What is up, my crypto legends? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday today. Let's analyze the situation because wow, what a major correction we did have. We've broken some major support levels. I was kind of expecting a little bit of more pumpy action, but this did not happen, guys. You know, it would have, for me, it would have been better to short at higher levels, but we've broken major support levels. It is pretty likely that we are going to go down to $18,000 in the next coming days, potentially, because we've broken stronger support levels. Now it's just going to be strong resistance above us, and we have kind of a free fall situation down to $18,000 potentially by next week. We're going to explain this situation because we were at a very strong support level. It didn't look bad. Of course, we had the news event. You know what could happen on the news. We could have a big, massive, volatile moment for a few hours. It could insanely pump, insanely dump, then pump again. We know the deal, guys. This is what happened yesterday. But that effect, what did happen is that we did have that correction, that big, massive correction. Finally, we hit that major resistance. I did think that we were potentially going to break it in the short term before we had the correction, but the correction happened earlier than expected. So this is what happened basically yesterday. Broken major support levels. What support levels, you might think to yourself? Well, if we go to the 4 hourly, this is the major support that we have been talking about. We were holding the range, managing to have that consolidation here for about a week or so since the drop from the 19th of May. We formed a kind of a bear flag here, and now we're having that big major correction just after Jerome Powell did speak at 4 o'clock Central European time. We did have that volatile movement to the downside, and then it had a cascade effect, breaking down with large amount of volume this insane support. What support? The higher lows here, as you can see, trend line. We had the higher low right over here, big support level exactly at the $20,700 range here, where we did get supported here on the 19th, on the 20th, on the 21st, 22nd, as you can see, finally breaking that moment yesterday, that level. So this means it is likely that Bitcoin in the next coming days won't manage to get above this level, this $20,700 range. So there are different options here on how we are going to start falling down, okay, and breaking these small support levels, going all the way down to $18,000 levels. there are several options. We either have that relief rally up to 20,700. That would be the high probability zone where it's likely that Bitcoin is going to fail to try and have more momentum to the upside. This level is likely to fail to create another lower high and continue back down, or we either go slightly sideways and start just pushing down and having a kind of capitulation all the way down to test the $18,000 range, okay, that we did create here in June. So those are the options. The only reason why I thought that we were going to pump a little bit more, just because I was thinking that Bitcoin was going to fall. But first of all, having a little bit of more pumpy action, for me, the ideal short position for me personally would have been at that 22.5, 22.8 range, right? If you managed to get that small little pump, because it was only less than $1,000 pump to that range, then that would have been my ideal short. There's huge resistance right there. Okay, we got the VPVR, as you can see, big major level. This did not happen. We didn't even manage to break the 21.8. As you can see here on the chart, we were taking a look at that major level here as resistance. We didn't manage to break it, and we finally got that cascade short. As you can see, that cascade drop. So what has happened right now is that we have broken here with major volume. All right, so if we start pumping here, having some kind of relief rally, we do have some big pressure volume candles, and this is what we're going to talk about. Big major levels. There's actually been some pretty nice scalping opportunities here that we can go through here on Bitcoin here in the next coming minutes. But I want to go through the comment section right away, and we can talk about the big different levels, all right, that we do have in the next coming days, and big levels where we could get rejected. We're going to take a look at some altcoins also. Chiliz is looking very interesting. I'm actually in a short position right now on Chiliz on this pump. I do think that continuation to the downside, we've broken major support levels. Chiliz has been the best performing crypto that I've traded for the last week. Having some pretty nice level to level trading. Missed out on this one that we did explain yesterday, and there is another one that is happening right now that I do think will be creating a lower high and will have continuation to the downside. Okay, we're going to explain that right away. First of all, I want to go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Some people might think the same thing. This guy said we were going to pump yesterday. I said pump can probably continue. Is the pump potentially going to continue? But and then now with 18k, this guy is crazy. What is he on about? Anyways, it all depends on these breakouts, of course. This changes every single minute, not every single day, every single minute. So what has happened is that we have successfully broken down this level. Remember, I was looking for shorts at the 22.5, 22.8. It was a strong resistance level. If we were to have that bigger relief rally, that would have been the highest probability trade for me. And of course, being bearish after successfully breaking down this $20,700 low that we did create on the 19th of August. Okay, so that was the big support level that if it was lost, then it is kind of game over for Bitcoin. Continuation to the downside is likely. Okay, we're going to take a look at some big major levels here on this live stream for those trading opportunities. So let me go quickly through the comment section here and say hello to the community. I can see Joseph. Thank you, my man, for joining the live stream. My moderators, we got Joseph, we got Racing Pixel. Hey guys, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Let's analyze the situation. Smash up that like button, guys. We're almost 300 people watching at the moment. I need you to destroy the like button. It would be insane support for me to continue with this kind of educational content, technical analysis. But more than trying to predict where the price is going, looking for the trading opportunities, guys. Really looking for those opportunities, just like we talked about on Chili's, right? Looking at Chili's, you know, one of my favorite altcoins for the last week. Level to level trading with price action and volume, okay? Looking at the breakout of major structures to the upside. This is all about, the channel is all about this, looking for those short-term opportunities also. Despite that we are going to pump to higher levels, or that we are going to drop to higher levels, and these predictions, all right, for the mid long term, we want to focus in the short term analysis also, where we can take opportunities today and tomorrow and make some gains despite the prediction is right or wrong. We want to know how to have good risk management, okay? If we lose and we get stopped out, as long as it's not 100% of your capital, it doesn't matter if it's 1% or 2%, you will recover, all right, with other opportunities. This is the most important thing, despite the predictions are right or wrong. So anyway, smash up the like button, guys. If you enjoy the content, we're crashing, says Alice FC. Absolutely. Hi everyone. TH2010, smash the like, blue for brown. Thank you very much for your insane support. Liked, Fredo, TH2010, Duranjan, Lego. Happy weekend, Andy, Mr. Ripples. Happy weekend to you too. Hope everybody is feeling okay with this drop. Hopefully people are not losing too much. They'll probably be losing on their portfolio. My portfolio is down, of course, again and again for several months. It doesn't matter. I don't live out of my portfolio. So actually, I'm trying to save up as much USDT, but these are already interesting levels to buy BTC, despite Bitcoin going down to $10,000. Bring it on. Why not? But I'm buying at 20K levels. I like this price. This price for me is decent enough to start accumulating, 5-10% of my income, all right? And start dollar cost averaging. If we go down to 10K and Ethereum goes at $700, then it's time to, use 50% of my stable coins maybe to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some different altcoins. Anyway, 18K for Bitcoin. Last time you said we will pump, says Bogo Fan. I didn't say we were going to pump. I said, is the continuation is possibly going to happen to the upside till we hit some major resistance levels. Now, if you pay attention, of course, on the live streams, then, potential price action to the upside is possible. And of course, if we do hit 22.5, 22.8, which was a very strong support that will be turning into resistance, then of course, I am looking for that lower high for continuation to the downside. This happened sooner, okay, rather than later. And yeah, basically it's what happened. Now, like I said, of course, I've been talking about this major support level for the last few days, maybe about a week or so, since we created the, from the 19th, 20th of August. So there were, of course, two options. You either bounce or you break. If you break, it is bearish. The likelihood in continuing to the downside is highly probable, despite we do have relief rallies. These pumps can be of 200, 500, $1,000. It was expecting a little bit of more of a pump there. It didn't happen. We already came down and broke support levels. So lower is likely. We broke an insane support level. This is going to be huge resistance. We broke it with volume. If we do start pumping, I will be re-entering some short positions here on the pump if it does happen. So yeah. Where do you think Ethereum is going to, says Paring Gloin. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is looking also very interesting. I want to show you something very important on Ethereum. And this is the $1,700 range, guys. $1,700 has been the strongest support level from 2021. Really? Yes, it has. If you take a look at 2021, we're going to go to the 3 daily chart here to zoom out a little bit so we can see here the price action of Bitcoin on the 3 daily. So you can see that the $1,700 range was insane resistance, as you can support, as you can see, bouncing here in the summer of 2021. In May, we've also bounced several times May this year as support. So what happened here? Well, of course, we had that exhaustion coming up. We had that ascending wedge and breaking out here with hardly any volume, right? We broke down from the descending wedge. Of course, if you get below this big, massive support level, which is the $1,700 range, as you can see, being insane support and resistance, you had this kind of breakout, then the breakdown of the ascending wedge. If you do this kind of price action, then of course this is going to be a very strong level of resistance. I did say that, you know, it's very unlikely that we are going to successfully break above 1,700. We can hit 1,800. We can maybe wick to 1,850, which would be the 618 Fibonacci from this drop. You know, there's these kind of fake outs and choppy action. That would have been the ideal short position for me, okay? Looking for the high probability short scenario on Ethereum. This is why I was kind of expecting a little bit of volatility to the upside. But what happened? We had Jerome Powell coming out at 4 o'clock saying, you know, this is going to continue till the inflation is not fixed down to 2%. I am going to use all my tools till the job is not finished, right? It's going to continue. Interest rate hikes. And, you know, this is, of course, not good for the market. We did have that massive correction after this news event. So despite that, you know, fundamentals, big news, Jerome Powell coming out, of course, you know, can break that resistance or support depending on where we are at on the chart. So yeah, I think Jerome Powell has a little bit of more power on the market than my technical analysis, right? So yes, $1,700 range, huge resistance. You know, this, we did not manage to get above here, as you can see here on the Ethereum chart. Right there, hitting that resistance when we had this nice pumpy action here for the last few days, hitting the $1,700 range, then this big massive drop. Of course, continuation to the downside is likely. Look at this, we've got big resistance. Now there are two options here. We either continue down now or continue down later after a relief rally. There's just those two options. We are looking at extremely bearish, breaking big support levels. So continuation to the downside is highly probable on Ethereum. Now, what do I see here also on Ethereum? The point of control, right, from the volume trade of the last couple of months is all the way down here. You know, we're starting to get to the value area low of this trading range, okay? What trading range? The range in between 17th of July, okay, around about this area, till today, right? So that's about just over a month, about 40 days of trading range, right? We've created this volume level. So we're just at the low range. We could get a little bit of a bouncy action here. But if we start continuing down, it is likely that we are going to push all the way down to $1,250. Why? Because we have a volume gap in between this range over here. Okay, we fell very, very fast. We pumped very fast here, as you can see, back down and back up. You know, volume range, you know, volume traded inside of this level, if you can see, is very, very low. It's just up, and down. So what is likely to happen is just we were just likely going to have a cascade fall if we do not have any relief rallies and then fall like this. Okay, we either fall like this in a channel or we either have a cascade fall. Okay, we might have some relief pumps, we might not have them. So obviously after breaking support levels Bitcoin, then continuation to the downside is just going to happen. More dumpy action, guys. It's going to get scary. So stay protected, stay cautious. Thank you, Andy and Nat, for teaching us how to understand the market movement and market structures. Game Gab, you're very, very welcome. Thank you. I mean, the last couple of days, I did get some hate comments, guys, I gotta say, because I do read the comments sometimes, and you said we were pumping, we said we were pumping. I mean, I did think that we might going to pump, but also talking about the major structures, the major support levels, that if we do break them, of course, then there's going to be more blood in the market. Let me just go through Chiliz right now because, you know, I am in a short position on Chiliz, which I do think could have a really decent correction. Let me just go quickly right away through Chiliz. Joseph, Racing Pixel, my guys here, my moderators, thank you very much for the insane support. Hey Andy, when are you shorting chilies? I am shorting chilies at this moment, right away. Okay, I am shorting right now chilies. I mean, let me go through the explanation why I'm shorting chilies. I think, there can be a little bit of more volatile movement to the upside. I can see Asad Aban here saying, when are you shorting chilies? I'm going to explain chilies right now, okay? Then we can go through some massive, some altcoins here. Oh yeah, Andy, there is a many rumor that market's about to mount Lefau music. Let me just read the comment because this is also very important. The speculation of Mt. Gox releasing 140,000 Bitcoin tomorrow. This is not confirmed news by any source and are just rumors, but stay safe in case anything happens. Of course, the Mt. Gox funds, they have been there for several years right now. People are, up, I don't know if it was like something like 6,000%, which is absolutely insane, about a 60x on their investments. Of course, I think most of them, with the current market situation, with, all of this interest rate hikes and the economy next year, recession, I think most of those Bitcoin are going to be sold. They are going to be dumped into the market. So expect also more downside because of this. Now, I can be bullish and I can think that we are going to pump a little bit just because of market condition, probably of kind of having a relief rally. But I am bearish. I do think that 12K Bitcoin and even 10K Bitcoin is very, very possible. I do think that this can happen and will happen in the next coming months. But of course, we need to find those opportunities up and down inside of the structures, right? So I'm not only going to sell the market. I'm going to try and get into those buying opportunities also. If I'm wrong, I'm getting stopped out. As long as I don't lose 20% of my capital, 50% of my capital, that is absolutely crazy. You can lose 1, 2, 3% of your capital in just a couple of trades. But yeah, when you're losing more than that, then yeah, you are just risking too much, in my personal opinion. If we see 10K, I'll dump my BTC that I'll buy at 12K. Okay. So anyway, good to short CHZ. Yes, Russell, I am shorting it. I mean, I'm not going to say is it good or not. I am starting to short this range, and I'm going to explain right away why, okay? Now, of course, we are getting a little bit of a bounce here. We are in an uptrend structure, but, you know the deal. It's, Bitcoin is likely to continue back down. Also, Ethereum, we could see some relief pumps, all right? Stay cautious with some relief pumps, but all indicates that we are going lower, okay? So the relief pumps are just going to be an opportunity to continue shorting, all right? It would have to be a kind of a miracle if we do have a pump and break above again, the $21,800 range. It is just unlikely to happen to see something like that. So lower levels is likely. And I'm going to get these haters saying, you're bearish, and then this means that we are going to pump all the way up to 24K or something like that. Anyway, we're going to analyze chilies right away because a lot of people are asking about chilies. BTC dumping, yeah, it's having a little bit of dumpy action. Going to Bitcoin right away. I'm going to show... I mean, there was a pretty decent short right there. There are some really nice opportunities. Of course, shorting now the downtrend is on these retracements is better. How can I detect good shorting opportunities, and how can I place my stop loss in this aggressive movement, right? Because a lot of people miss out, such as myself. I miss out a lot of times on swing trades lately, but I'm better in day trades and scalping for the last few weeks than on swing trades. Swing trades are just not working out for me because I'm focusing too much on the shorter time frames for those small opportunities. But let's go with the educational content. Let's go with the opportunities right now, so you can train and you can have good risk management. So Racing Pixel, thanks very much. Racing Pixel, Joseph, thank you. The lower Bitcoin drops, the higher the explosion to all-time highs, says George Zaff. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. The higher the momentum to the downside, the better bull run we'll be having in the next coming years, guys. This is absolutely true. You know, the more aggressive the drop is, the better the pumps will be in the next coming years. So, Andy, do you sound like a Kiwi? Kiwi, as in from New Zealand? No, probably, I don't know. I've got a weird accent. Nobody has discovered where my accent is from. I do change it as well when I do different collaborations. You must have noticed that. A lot of my moderators have, take fun of my accent when I do collaborations, because I switch to a funny American, weird Australian accent. Anyway, got a short open from 35k BTC in the money. Wow, 35k. This must have been a few months ago, right? A few months ago. At least, 35k. This was several months ago. Anyway, let's talk about the educational content, okay? Because this is why you are here. How can you take advantage of these kind of movements? Oh my goodness, I missed out. I missed out on this. Never mind. There's going to be opportunities every single day. Now, why was this actually a good shorting opportunity? Now, this does look like it's a this is going to reverse, right? This does look like, and I'll go straight into Chili's right away. You might think, hey, this is forming an inverse head and shoulder, and this is forming bullish divergence, right? These lower lows on the RSI are creating higher lows. Never mind, forget about that. You could have a swing failure pattern from this low. This is also possible. We're going to see that opportunity for that major bounce. But why this zone was a big shorting opportunity? Let me know, guys. This is the 15-minute chart on Bitcoin, all right? Why was this area a good shorting opportunity? And you could have had good risk management here on this level right there, shorting this range, okay? Shorting this level and having your stop loss above this high over here, right? For example, why was this a good short? Can anybody explain this? Short it now. No, not shorting the bottom here. No way. We could have a swing failure here and a little bit of a relief rally to continue down afterwards in the next coming days. This is I do not like shorting here at the bottom. I would have shorted right there. I would have shorted right here. Let me know, guys. Why? Why was this a short? Anyway, I'm going to explain it. If you could figure it out and leave it in the comment section, give a brief explanation, it would be absolutely phenomenal to see. People actually explaining and understanding why was this a good short. Well, first of all, taking a look at the 15-minute chart here on Bitcoin, if we take a look at the last, this is in between today and yesterday. We had a big level here on the VPVR, right? Here, we already had that level since we were trading at this range just a few hours ago on the VPVR. This is a test of the lows. This is likely to double bottom, swing failure, or break down, but it's a take profit level, okay? Now, if we take a look at the 15-minute chart, despite that this level was a good shorting opportunity, because of the VPVR, guys, looking at the 15-minute. Low volume retracement, absolutely. This is also very good. This is one of the main reasons also. Low volume retracement, guys. Good on you. Low volume retracement. This retracement with lower highs, starting to have resistance because of lower high trend line, as you can see. Low volume resistance, the lows are likely to be retested. We've just retested it a few minutes ago, as you can see on the chart, guys. This is how you can benefit with these kind of strategies. Despite Bitcoin going up or bad or your predictions being wrong, it doesn't matter. We can make money anyway. So, never see 24k again, says Break 17. Point of control, and also it will form a double bottom potentially. Yeah, this is also the risk of a double bottom here is, well, a risk, if you want to, what would be ideal, there's some people very likely already longing this, looking for that reversal. And what usually happens is, you might pump here and then you have another wick to the downside, claim the lows, because there's a bunch of liquidity down here, guys. Let's think like market makers. All right, when we're looking at these kind of opportunities, the market makers want to get the liquidity stop losses from people that are already in long positions here with over leverage, looking for a relief rally, right? We're looking for a relief rally to claim the highs here at $20,300. This could happen, all right? It's only a $300 pump, but, you know, double bottom, you know, a lot of people, right, we're going to double bottom here. Let's start to long. What is very, very possible to happen also, and this would be the high probability trade, is create a swing failure. Claim the lows. What lows? The $19,900. Have a claim of this low. Bang. Oh, nice wick. Then a consolidation. Here's the confirmation that you are likely to double bottom out. The lows have been claimed. The liquidity has been grabbed, and it's time to have that pumpy action to get liquidity from other highs, right? If that makes any sense, should make any sense. The market moves like that a lot of the times, most of the times. So anyway, going back to this range over here, just looking at price action and volume right away, and then I'll go through the comment section. Right, we can see 15-minute chart. This is looking at price action from yesterday till today. Yesterday evening here, Central European time. Big candle volume with several candle volumes right there, as you can see here on the chart. This is already a big major zone right there. Nice cluster with nice volume, as you can see on the chart. Now, what happened next over here, of course, is that you had a major another drop here, created a low with high volume. These are the kind of movements that we do enjoy, guys, that we do enjoy watching for those opportunities. So what happened next after having these two lows with high volume? We having this retracement. This happened today, early this morning, just a few hours ago. We had this retracement looking at the 15-minute. Low volume. This means that we're having some exhaustion. The larger this consolidation is, the better. And I think most of the people, I was well aware, you know, when I was looking at the price action here just a couple of hours ago, saying, you know, this does look like an inverse head and shoulder kind of thing, or a reversal scenario. But we've just got so much high volume here, and these lows haven't been claimed. These lows haven't been claimed when you're here. So the likely scenario from this range with low volume creating this lower high, you can see here, we've got this lower high and then this lower high right there. Okay, look at this. Lower high, lower high, lower high. You are getting the resistance. You do have time to get into a short right there. You have time to get into a short in this bearish structure. So not only that, you got lower high trend line, you got the lows that haven't been claimed and that they are likely to be claimed. So what else do we have? Like I said, you know, price action and volume. Where is our nice big volume candles? Right there and right there. So I'm looking for these lows to be claimed. The big volume candle, I am looking for them to be claimed. You know, these are very nice day trades, guys. I mean, you can see it, you cannot make this up. Hopefully this explanation is pretty clear. So I can see these, you know, look at these bunch of candles right there. You got this one and this one with high volume range. So as you can see here on the chart, you know, this range here with high volume, we've got two big volume candles, which are these two with the wicks. This is a level that is likely to get rejected. You know, you are very likely not going to manage to get above here the 15-minute close. This is very, very unlikely, especially when you're getting this pressure from the lower high trend line. It's been respected. This trend line of lower high is being respected right there. So you have some time for a short position. Where to claim the lows. Your target is to claim the lows. The lows are being claimed right now as we are speaking. So if we were retracing with low volume, the bears have they have the power. Bears are winning. Look at this. Bang, 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 big volume. We like to create double bottoms or double tops or maybe break down. But we like to claim the lows or the highs. These lows were not claimed a couple of hours ago. We were at $20,200 range, okay? Bouncing up and down. We are looking for these lows to be claimed. So that would have been a very good shorting opportunity, guys. How can I know that this is a good short? I need more confidence in my trading. I need more confidence. Well, you can have good risk management. How can I have good risk management? Where would be a good risk management stop loss? If you are trying to short these wicks, okay, a good risk management level would be right there, just in top, the last lower high. This one, you are trying to risk this over here to gain this right there. This is a 3-4 to 1 trade, as you can see on the chart. So it doesn't matter if you get stopped out here. When you get this trade correct, you can have 4 stop losses, guys. As you can see, I need to talk like this because I'm just showing you the power that there is with these kind of strategies, guys. I'm going bang bang. Mark Dutch, thank you for joining the live stream. Bang bang. So yeah, like I said, there's so many opportunities in these short-term scenarios. Now we're going to jump into chilies, and I'm going to explain why I am in a short on chilies and why I think there might be a little bit of volatility on chilies, but I'm going to explain why. There's a good trading scenario that I am in right now, despite it gets stopped out or not. So you can see here risk management. Whoops, we're having the lows being claimed here right now. Just, you see that wick? That is the liquidity grab. That is the liquidity grab that we've just had live right now, okay? So there are 2 options right now, of course. We either break it with a large amount of volume. We want to see this, guys. This or this. Bang. We want to see, bang, a big breakout. Hitting 19.7, 19.6, big volume breakout. And then, of course, the deal. You know what's going to happen. You are likely to retrace, continue down. You're going to get a big rejection. You are looking to claim the lows always, guys. When there is going to be a reversal scenario, you want to look for double bottoms always, right? Double bottoms, triple bottoms, but you want the lows to be claimed. They will likely be claimed. So this is why shorting right now, here we go, guys. Here we go. Wow. It doesn't look like we're going to have a swing failure. Maybe yeah, maybe yes. But this is just like a big, massive liquidity grab right now. Big liquidity grab at the moment. And let's see if it's going to be enough to break down. This could end up in a wick. Let's see. Maybe not, maybe yes. But if we start getting inside of this range, we are likely to have a bigger relief rally here. Well, bigger relief rally. It's just going to be a couple of $100. But this looks pretty good. We're going down. We're just going to go down, guys. So, there is the option of holding a short position from this level also. And I'm going to go through chilies right away because chilies is super important right now because there was a shorting level. And I wanted to explain this on the live stream before we had the drop. Guys, you know the deal. I hope this explanation was pretty good for this trading opportunity from 20.2 down to 20k, below 20k levels, lows to be claimed. I cannot stress this enough on the live streams. Despite we're gonna go, midterm predictions. I thought the price action was gonna pump maybe for another few hours or a couple of days, and then we dropped. We had the Federal Reserve, coming out, also the Jerome Powell, having the speech. Then, of course, there's volatility on the news. There's massive panic, S&P falling, DXY, massive big fake out here. This is why I thought, descending triangle. Of course, when you have fundamental news break all technical patterns, despite they are bullish or bearish. It doesn't matter. This is why on the news you need to stay extremely protected if you're doing any trading, or if you basically stay protected or no trading. All right, sometimes I do trade before news or after the news, and it's always it's always really bad for me because that volatility is insane. I might get stopped out, liquidated. So the best thing is not to trade the news. So what do we have? We have a bearish pattern. We have not a confirmed breakout because we wicked back up, as you can see here on the chart on the DXY. But this is a bearish pattern. As you can see, descending triangle, we break down. When did we break down? Exactly when we had the Jerome Powell speech. So fundamental news, especially, in that exact moment, always breaks technicals. Despite how bullish the technicals look, you can have, Jerome Powell coming out and speaking, and your technical analysis will be worthless. It's like that. It just happens. Technical analysis is better with no news, right? With no Jerome Powell, no tweets from Elon Musk, which are not powerful. Currently, they're not really that powerful anymore, but they were back in 2021, right? So we want to stay away when we see these kind of news events. Just saying. They will break the technicals. Fundamentals and news break technicals. It is what it is. So anyway, let's go back here to Bitcoin. And I'm going to go through Chili's right away. I know I got a super chat, guys. Mark Dirch, thank you very much. I'm just so focused here on this exciting price action on Bitcoin. There's so many opportunities here to be taken, guys. And I want to explain them always for the community. And if you enjoy that, destroy the like button, guys. If you enjoy this educational content, and these proven strategies, these proven opportunities with risk management, smash up the like button, guys. Come on. Right, Toners, I have a feeling the Fed is trading the market. Well, yeah, the Federal Reserve pumped the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the almost entire 2020 after C19. They pumped the market with free money. You had these checks and free money. It was absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. They pumped the market. Massive V-shaped recovery when we had the 2020 C19 crash. I don't think retail on a weekend have that much money. Oh, okay, sorry. About trading, the Federal Reserve is trading the market at this moment. I'll tell you what. If we have a pile of retail money joining, these are panic selling. This is panic selling from retail, right? If the markets are closed, right, during the weekend, then of course. This is just panic retail selling, right? It's just panic retail selling, in my personal opinion. Of course, there will be some big whales trading, but retail also has that snowball effect, right? They do panic sell. So yeah, but potentially the Fed is trading the market. I don't know. Can it be possible? Of course, it can be possible. It would be nice to see if there was going to be some news, some real, somebody to be proven, right? The Fed has been pumping the price or dumping the price during the weekend. It would be absolutely insane. Anti-swing failure pattern, no, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It may be ideal time frame for a swing failure would be the 1 hourly, 4 hourly, even better, but. 1 hourly, it would be more than enough for a swing failure. For the moment, it does look like that this is not going to be a swing failure. We're having some pretty intense volume. Let's see the 15-minute chart. And then I'm going to jump into Chili's. Let's take a look at Chili's right away. Right away. Love the channel, says east of here. Thank you very much. If you love the channel, thank you very much. Smash up the like button. Subscribe if you wish, of course, if you like, technical analysis and trading opportunities and strategies proven here on the channel. Always, every single day, looking at the scenarios, looking at what could potentially happen. Okay, if we do have this solid breakout, we are on the way. All right, we want the solid breakout. Then we got people saying, you said we were going to break down. No, if we have the solid breakout, if we have it with a large amount of volume, this range here of exactly 19,950 $20,000 range where we have this big volume spikes, it is likely to be heavy resistance, and the lows are likely to be claimed at least once. This is what we are looking for, right? Going with the trend structure. So, I mean, look, if you check out the last 10 minutes of the live stream, this is, explained VPVR, lower high trend line. You could have good risk management here because if you break it, you are likely to have a little bit of a big relief pump. So you don't mind getting stopped out with a low amount of funds, okay? Risk to reward, you can already see it. It's a 3-4 to 1 risk to reward to claim the lows. That is how you need to get confident with all of this confluence, right? You're in a downtrend, there's low volume on the bulls right there. They are getting exhausted. You are likely to claim the lows. So let's go to Chili's right away. 1 second. I'm going to go to Chili's, and we can go on Chili's on how I did get stopped out once exactly on the 23rd of August. And I'm going to explain it again, guys, just for any new subscribers, just for any people that didn't watch the latest live streams. Bullish divergence, says Christian. Shorting Bitcoin, says Maravik. I hope your short was a little bit above, just in case we do have a swing failure pattern. Your content has been helping me a lot, Andy, says Octocamo. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your TA and respect your knowledge, says Maz. Woo! Guys, thank you very much. Insane comments. Thank you. Let's go through Chili's right now. Stay cautious. This can actually be a swing failure pattern on the 1 hourly. We still got 10 minutes for this 1 hourly close. Stay cautious. If it does close above 19,919 here on the Bybit chart, we're still, this can be a swing failure looking at the 1 hourly. Anyway, let's go back to Chili's, because Chili's has been phenomenal. It's been really, really good. Chili's has been the one I've made some pretty good gains on Bybit. Guys, remember on Bybit, you do get an insane bonus of up to $4,450 if you sign up with the link down below in the description, okay? You do claim this at the Rewards Hub once you sign up on your profile. You go to the Rewards Hub, you have different tabs to claim up to $4,450, okay? Make sure to take advantage of those bonuses on Bybit if you are an experienced trader. So right away on Chili's, I'm just going to go through my stop loss, of course. Let's talk about stop losses as well. I don't have a 100% win rate, of course not. I don't know anyone that has a 100% win rate. I got stopped out from a potential short here. Why? Because we were hitting the 24-cent level, guys. I'm just going to explain it and explain it, just in case somebody didn't watch the live stream a few days ago from this Chili's trading session, basically. We had the 24 cents being a huge resistance zone. It's a major daily level. I was looking for that next lower high because we were in a very aggressive multi-monthly downtrend. I'm saying, right, this is time to short. We are likely to get, to have a short. Of course, because I have tight stop losses at this range, I did get stopped out. Where did I short? I'm going to show you on the 1 hourly. Despite you are creating a little bit of an aggressive uptrend right there, I was waiting for the exhaustion. You are seeing a little bit of spikes in volume, so you are kind of fighting the trend, but I was looking for that to kind of small little swing trade, but this did not happen. Of course, I got stopped out. I shorted here this momentum, had a stop loss here above the wicks, looking for that breakdown of this structure. What happened? We had a massive big pump. As you can see, with high volume. So this is Chili's on the 1 hourly chart, okay? Let me go through Chili's on the 1 hourly, giving the explanation, guys. And then we can go why I think that this is a good shorting range for Chili's, that Chili's is likely to go to lower levels. Maybe 22.5 cents. It's a range, okay? Well, I'm going to explain right away why this range is a potential good short, in my opinion. It looks like swing failure could happen here on Bitcoin. We're going to check this out right now. But Chili's, let's go back to Chili's. I mean, this was really, really good. I really loved this because I got stopped out. Now, you know, when you get stopped out, it's not a good feeling, you know, despite it's just 0.25% of your capital or 0.5%. You know, you think, damn, I got stopped out. My analysis was wrong. So after that, we had a massive big pump on Chili's. So then I stopped and analyzed, you know, thinking, damn, this is a pretty large, big pump with large volume. This happened exactly on the 23rd of August. I'm talking about the 24-cent level, all right? On the 23rd of August. It's a strong resistance. You can see that reaction right there on the 23rd of August, okay? So pay attention here on what happened next if you missed out on this Chili's explanation. I longed 19,850. Yeah, I mean, there is a swing failure pattern scenario, okay, on Bitcoin right now that can happen. We got 7 minutes yet, so we can confirm if we are going to have that 1 hourly close above this range. It does look like swing failure right there, not on the 15 minute, on the 1 hourly. We're going to have a bigger relief rally here in the next coming hours, you know, in between today and tomorrow. It can happen. We're going to analyze that right away. There must be some kind of bullish divergence here with these lower lows. So anyway, going back to Chili's, just a quick explanation here on the structure. We had the breakout, right? Large volume, bang, large volume, a breakout from 24-cent range. We dipped slightly below 24 cents, but inside still of this consolidation. This is a level that I longed after getting stopped out. Where was my target? My target, of course, was the highs. I was targeting the highs of this pump. We like to create double tops. So if you are in a trend to the upside or to the downside, you're looking for double tops or double bottoms, or a breakout, of course. Okay, this could have broken up. This is why I longed here, and I also shorted right there. But the reason why I shorted here, because I did see that there's a lower volume, and it is very likely that you're going to create a double top here. We can also see the trend line from the higher lows, as you can see here on the chart, being respected. This is also one of the reasons. This has happened on the DXY also for the last few weeks, right? Breaking trend line to the downside and then retesting it as resistance and getting rejected, and then continuing up. But you do get that perfect rejection. Look at this on the 1 hourly. So we broke the trend line with higher lows right there, broken down, come back up. This is why a double top scenario was likely here on Chili's. So what happened afterwards? There was a big support level. You know, we got support at 24-cent range. Come back down on this double top, 24-cent range, also big support level, big support. We were above this range. What happened next? And this was, I missed out totally on this trade. It would have been a 3 profitable trades. I only managed to long here and short here. But this would have been, and take profits here at this range. I took 50% profits here and then closed most of my profits, most of my position. As soon as we got this drop, I thought, right, time to close, because this was an insane risk to reward trade that I made. Just this was 2 days ago exactly, on the 25th, on the live stream, showing you that I was in that short, giving that explanation. But right over here, guys, look at this, and I missed out totally on this short position. But it was also another textbook volume, you know, price action and volume trade opportunity. Why? Let me explain it. We clear at this level, 24 cent. That was a strong resistance. It was pretty clear it was a strong resistance. So you had the breakdown with large volume right there. Check BTC, please. Yeah, right away. But I'm doing, it doesn't matter. Check BTC up or down. You know, we need to give. I mean, I do enjoy giving the educational content here. So yeah, I mean, this does look like a swing failure. We could have got a little bit of a. We could have swing failures can retest the lows and then come back up. Okay, so this is the thing. We're gonna analyze that swing failure pattern right away. So like I said, 24 cents on Chili's. Looking at the 1 hourly chart, we had a volume breakout. Bang! Look at this. We had the retracement with no volume at all. This was an insane short here. You're slightly below the 24 cents. Insane short. Insane short. You're breaking major support, 24-cent level. But not only breaking it, you are breaking it with a massive candle here, with large volume. Come on, you are going down. If you retrace up, you're going down. Where do you retrace up? Oh, exactly to that 24-cent level. Absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful right there to this big major resistance with low volume. So you are likely to come down to retest the lows. This is basically what happened. So going now back to Chili's right away. I mean, there is a risk here, of course, on this short. But I'm going to explain why that we are also in a pretty good shorting level on Chili's. I'm going to explain it right away. Where is there a good short opportunity on Chili's? Well, it is at this range right now. Why? Why is it a good short? Give me the explanation. VPVR. No, this is VWAP actually. VPVR. If we take a look at VPVR here for the last, couple of weeks, the point of control, looking at about 2 weeks of trading volume, point of control is exactly here at this 22.2 cent level. So if we take a look here, I mean, volume could be a little bit more aggressive. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Volume could have been better. Volume is not insanely big. I thought it was bigger actually. I thought we did have some bigger spikes here to the downside. But this is a very strong resistance level. What level? In between 22.2 and 22.7. All right, we've got a big range here. Why is this range big resistance? You can see it right there. We got resistance 22.7, support with large volume 22.7, large consolidation here to 22.2, bounce and bounce. So you are at this range. You are very likely at this zone to create a little bit of volatility if you wish. You might get a wick or two to the upside, showing you that exhaustion, and you are likely to create a lower high to continue the trend to the downside to retest the 20-cent range. 20-cent range is likely to be retested in the next couple of days. This is looking at the 15-minute chart, so it can take a few hours or it can take a couple of days. Despite, volume is going lower and lower on this pump. What would be the perfect confirmation here for the short on Chili's? We got big volume. If you do have a couple of attempts here in the next coming hours, going to 22.5, 22.7, if you had that multiple attempt sideways action, trying to break above 23 cents and fail, you are likely gonna come down and continue this downtrend. The lows haven't technically been retested, so you are very likely going to retest them here in the next coming days. So you could get that volatility at this big level, in my personal opinion, and then get that drop down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin is pumping. We do have that 1 hourly close, swing failure pattern. A bigger relief rally is likely. We are seeing a little bit of a relief rally. We can take a look at the 1 hourly chart. Are we creating some bullish divergence? And that is very likely yes. Okay, if we take a look at the RSI, let's take a look at the RSI and zoom in. And I used to take a look at it sometimes just for fun purposes, but you are creating higher lows slightly on the RSI, right? This means that you are creating these bullish divergence. As you can see on the chart, it's creating higher lows, and you are creating lower lows on the price action, meaning that you could have that relief rally. Okay, so you could have a little bit of a relief rally here on Bitcoin because of not only because of the bullish divergence, because of the swing failure, but of course longing is a little bit more dangerous here. Shorting is better. So if we were to have that relief rally, the highest probability trade, of course, would be shorting, you know, the lower high, hitting big major resistance. You know, if you were to have Bitcoin, just imagine, you know, we don't really know if it's going to happen. People might say, no, that's not going to happen. We're going lower. We're just going to drop lower. No relief rally is going to happen. Very possible. But if it does, highest probability level here for a trade is this range over here. Look at this. You have volume traded the last couple of days. We've created two big massive levels because of the volume. You know what is good about the volume profile? Something good about volume profile is it's showing you the big volume levels, right? This is a big volume level right there. Bang, volume profile. So just imagine Bitcoin, if it were to have that strong relief rally to 20.5, 20.7, this level is huge. I will be very interested in shorting Bitcoin at this relief pump. You are likely to create a lower high if you pump all the way up here with not too much volume, with low volume. If you start pumping to this range with low volume, there's a huge resistance level. This is all selling pressure. Big spike on the VPVR, and you are likely to continue this downtrend. Relief pumps right now are just going to be very good for shorting. Baroon, thanks for the $20 super chat, my man. Smash the like for Sifu Andy, you skags. Lol, thank you very much, my man, for the super chat. Baron Martin, thank you very much. Mark Dutch, you skags. Racing Pixel, Mark Dutch, thank you very much, my guys, for the insane support. You guys are amazing. Smashing up the like button, showing the Telegram link to join also. Thank you guys for the support. So let's take the only relief is Monday. The relief is on Monday, says Jimmy Cole. Maybe retail are too scared and they are dumping the price on Bitcoin during the weekend. Nick says BTC 1 hourly and 4 hourly close, swing failure pattern just $50 higher than previous swing low. Right. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We also we need to be very cautious here on these kind of, you know, if we take a look at the 1 hourly chart here, we need to be very cautious because basically we did create a swing failure right there. Don't expect a huge, massive pump. You can expect a pump on this swing failure, but don't expect it to be at $20,700. It can hit there, but if you're long in this range, you know, protect your positions, take profits once you start hitting resistance levels. We had a swing failure right there, massive one. What happened? We pumped all the way up to a massive resistance level. Why is this a resistance level? Because if you take a look at the 1 hourly time frame, at the 15 minutes, sorry, you know, this was a swing failure right there on the 1 hourly. It pumped. The price pumped. Where did it pump to? It pumped at major resistance. That's it. It pumped at a big major volume range on the 15 minute. You know, look at this. How is the price action gonna get above this massive cluster of selling pressure despite this swing failure pattern? So if you are long in here, of course, it is good to take profits at resistance, and it is good to protect position when you're taking profits at resistance, just in case you roll back down. So yeah, stay cautious because I do get people getting very confused with swing failure patterns. You know, they can be swing trades, or they can be day trades, or they can be scalps. This is a scalp swing trade. You know, if you are longing this aggressive drop on a swing failure pattern right there, you want to take profits as soon as you can. Just check out here, as soon as this 1 hourly candle closed at this level, you know, you did have that relief pump, but then you came straight back down, straight at resistance. Stay extremely cautious with this, guys. Let's take a look at smash the like button. Baru Martin, thank you very much, my man. Very, very much appreciated for your support. Andy, can you take a look at check out TRB? Absolutely. TRB is a really cool project. Telo. It's an American project. I did do my research on this one. It's an Oracle solution. It's something similar to Chainlink, but Chainlink, of course, is well more advanced. Of course, Chainlink. It's doing pretty good. This one did pretty good on this rally, actually, for the last few months. It did a 10x, going from $10 all the way to $45. This one performed pretty good. This one looks very, very good, actually. It's not doing bad. It's managing quite all right. Now, of course, let's go with the trend. And the multi-monthly trend. Multi-monthly trend is, of course, to the downside. Big multi-monthly trend here to the downside. So this has just been a kind of a massive disbelief relief pump, as you can see on the chart. So let's go to the 4-hourly chart and take a look. Let's go to the daily first and check out major levels. I mean, point of control is, from the volume trader the last 2 years was all the way down here. Let's take a look at from 2021. It's still down here. There's a big spike here as resistance. Let me just check out VPVR levels and big support range. Let's go to the... I was going to go to the 4-hourly level. Hang on 1 second. Fibonacci retracement from this high. This has been a whole entire drop. From this high to the lows. We're just at 50%. We just hit 50%. Can it climb all the way up to 618, which is at $53? I don't think so. I think this is kind of topping out at this range. This is a level where I do think it can correct. Looking at TRB Telo, it's done pretty good with the drop, and it's having a little bit of a relief pump at the moment, but not much selling volume. Let me just take a look at another exchange. Yeah, no selling volume on Telo, which is unusual. Yeah, this is not having any big massive selling pressure, which is pretty impressive. It's one of those altcoins that is doing pretty good. So yeah, Telo's doing quite good, actually. It's not doing bad. There is some signs of exhaustion, though. Why are there signs of exhaustion? Let's go to the daily chart. 1 second again. And this is a big level, right? Why is it a big level? It's been a big level of support and resistance despite the volatility, right? You can see volatility right there, holding the range. You broke down this level. It's a big resistance. What level is this? This is the $42 level, right? Plus minus a couple of dollars because of that crazy volatility that this altcoin has. But it's a zone right there. So you're getting bounced every single time as resistance and support. Beautiful double bottom right there. Bang, 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 bang. You break down this major level with a big massive candle right there. You can see it. Resistance, resistance. That's where we are right now. This is likely not going to successfully break out this zone, and we'll have that corrective move in the next coming days, at least to this next support range. Why is this support? You can see it right there. Double bottom, bottom, breakdown, resistance, resistance. So if you are likely, if next attempt would be insane, I would say you are going to create a lower high right there. You either retest the highs, swing failure, or you create a lower high and come down here on Telo. Looking at the market condition. Looking at the market condition, this is what you are potentially going to do on Telo. So Chile's likely to create a lower high or here also. This is what we were talking about in that short on Chile's, looking for the 20-cent level to be claimed. Let's take a look at TRB, and TRB, despite TRB defending itself very well with the last couple of days bearish momentum, it's likely to happen. Okay, big resistance zone, choppy action. You're hitting 50% Fibonacci from this level. This is likely to fail. At least I do see Telor coming down to $29, $30 range. That's a $10 move, which would be about a 25% move to the downside from this range. More than 25%, 30% if you are dropping from $40, $42 range. I think Telor can be traded on Bybit. TRB. Yeah, this is one I'm gonna think about getting into that trade on Telor. This looks pretty good. You have 50% Fibonacci from this high. You got a big resistance level that is getting exhaustion. Market condition is showing me that the crypto market and Bitcoin is going to go to lower levels. Yeah, I am going to consider shorting this. You are creating a little bit of a double bottom right there. I mean, the thing I do not like is that there's hardly any volume. There's hardly any volume on this drop. There's no volume at all. I would like to see, when I see this, we're breaking structure here on Telor, right? Look at this. Higher lows being respected, right? Bang, 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 bang. You are claiming these lows, but this is no successful breakout. Ideal scenario would have been a little bit of more momentum here to the downside and a big spike in red volume. This did not happen. Yeah, it's a little bit of a risky one here. I want to see big volume breaking structure, even though it's likely we create a lower high or potentially retest the highs, because you're already creating lower lows. Every single time here you're creating higher lows and higher highs. Look at this. Bang, bang, bang. You're starting to create lower low. So you are likely to create a lower high in this pump. It's just very likely to happen. Best thing you can do is have good risk management, stop loss above the highs. This is the bad thing about trading these altcoins is that you get these guys. You get these babies. You get these over here. What are these? These are massive big wicks, okay, that get you off the market, okay? So if you're thinking, I'm going to get into a short stop loss here because this looks really bearish, right? Bang, liquidated. I'm going to get into a short right there because this looks really bearish. Bang, liquidated. These are massive big stop hunts, but this is already getting exhausted. This is not going to happen forever in an uptrend. And looking at the market condition here with Bitcoin and Ethereum, you are likely to create a lower high or maybe retest a high again. I would wait patiently for that lower high. It's just very likely to happen. Because you basically breaking market structure. This time you are breaking market structure, which is aggressive higher highs and higher lows, right? If you're shorting here, you're basically shorting a big uptrend. Here you are breaking market structure. Market structure is broken. The only risk that you do have is a retest of the resistance and then back down. The highest probability trade here, highest probability trade would be coming all the way up to retest the trend line, retest the highs. That would be the insane high probability trade. If you come back up and retest the highs, bang, that is it. That will be the moment that you will have a decent correction. This is just like looking at the DXY, right? DXY, despite yesterday, was very, very bad. I thought the DXY was going to go bad. Prediction went bad. Technical analysis did not work. One of the main reasons is as soon as Jerome Powell had the speech, DXY pump, S&P, Bitcoin, big massive dump. Despite technical analysis, it doesn't matter. He will break technical analysis. He will get all the technical analysis books and throw them into the fire. I don't care about technical analysis. I can dump or I can pump the market just by speaking on the microphone, on the press. And this is what happens always. So it doesn't matter. Yesterday was one of those days where I did think, potentially a little bit more price action to the upside before dumping. That did not happen. It dumped. Then we get the bad comments. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, taking a look at the DXY, this is what happened also, right? Where you look at this, you basically are breaking out of the trend line and you retest the trend line and you get rejected, right? You break out from trend line, you retest it, you are getting rejected, despite you are in an uptrend, but you can see those rejections on these points. So this is also a scenario that could happen on Trello before having the correction. Depending on how aggressive you are on your trading, if you want to have a multiple 0.25% orders, but this is with highly probability going to create either a lower high or a double top or a swing failure. This is just what is very likely going to happen with Trello. Sorry. Let's take a look. Wait for retest of the trend line, says Nos Industry. Probably for Tello, this is probably yes, maybe yes. I'm not sure if it will get that pump, but if it does, that is the moment you want to be bearish, guys. You want to get at the highest point level for that trade. Remember, there's a lot of liquidity at these highs. This is why this is dangerous. This is a dangerous crypto. You can get exterminated in no time, and then it might go down. So this is why trading at this range is better, right? Even though if it does start dropping, then you just miss out on the trade. But shorting here is risky. You got a big liquidity grab here on Trello, and that is how you want to think, right? Wait for that liquidity grab so you can go down with the market makers, right? And that is the movement you want to take advantage of. That would be the highest probability trade, guys. And just wait for the high probability. Even though it happens, you have these crazy days. It happens to me as well, where you risk, when I'm risking more than 2% on my capital or 3%, thinking that was a little bit too much for this trade. I shouldn't have done that. It still happens to me. It still happens. Just entered along on ETH. Lewis entered along on Ethereum. Stay cautious. This is kind of falling knife. This is a falling knife. This is what could happen here on Bitcoin. If you do get that next leg down and have that consolidation, it wouldn't be a bad long. I think a bigger relief rally is possible. Stay cautious though. This is a kind of a falling knife situation looking at Ethereum, okay? Long in Ethereum right now. I'm not sure why you're longing, but yeah, this is a little bit dangerous. Oof. I'm not sure if I would long there. Yeah, this could have a pretty nice spike to the downside. Stay cautious if you're doing any trading. Stay protected, guys. This is super important. I get stopped out a lot of the times, but as long as it is not much of your capital, if it's just a 1, 2, 3% maximum, if you're losing 10% or 20% of your capital on a trade, on a stop loss, then yeah, this is too much. This is just too much. If you're trading $100, then it's fine, okay. But if you have big money, right, you can't have a $50,000 account and lose, $10,000, $15,000 on a trade. This is just it cannot happen, guys. I am here also for safety, for educational, despite my analysis sometimes is wrong or right. Understanding that risk management is absolutely key. You can be wrong 1,000 times. Well, probably not 1,000, but you can be wrong 10 times and still be safe. You can still be in the trading game. And this is very important for my community. This is very important for trading, guys. This is going to be it for this episode. Remember, you do have an insane bonus. I hope you like this live stream. Just a little bit of everything. Comment section, a little bit of my opinion, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Stay extremely cautious, guys, when you're trading. Protect positions. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Remember, you do have an insane bonus down below for those experienced traders or those that are not willing to lose more, not willing to risk more than you're going to lose. Then you do have these bonuses down below to be claimed. On PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. 7%. You can trade S&P 500. You can trade Dow Jones. You can trade multiple assets. You know, there's Forex, there's gold, natural gas, and you're using Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT, USDC as collateral stable coins. This is the dump on the S&P 500. I wanted to short S&P, but I was waiting for higher. But then we got the news, and I just don't want to trade the news. Just don't want to trade it. I mean, look at this. The analysis on the S&P 500 was, guys, I'm looking for that, 618 from this drop. Hopefully we're going to get that last leg up, Bitcoin to 22.5 maybe, and then I'm looking for shorts. I want to short the market, and then this happened earlier than expected. But one thing that I'm going to say also, S&P 500, we're going down, baby. we are going down. We broke a huge support. It's just, we got a beautiful resistance. I mean, a beautiful resistance from this easy trend line right there, lower high to perfection. And then market starts correcting. I was waiting for that lower high, saying I'm going to jump in the next one. I'm going to jump in this trade on the 618. Let's see if we get that pump. And then we got Jerome Powell coming out. Bloody hell. And then we get the drop. For me, earlier than expected. We were still in a little bit of a bullish momentum movement, and we got the drop. Never mind. It is what it is. Now, like I said, S&P 500 broke major structure here. The 4,130 points approximately. Big level here, as you can see. We did get that bounce from this level. It's a big point of control here also. From the volume trader, the last 6-7 months, if you take a look, point of control is right there. You did get a short-term bounce. We are under this right now. We are under the level. Any relief rally, I'm shorting. This is so likely to retest the $3,700 points. 3,700 points. I'm mixing here dollars and points, and 3,700 points will likely be retested in the next coming weeks. Any relief rally for me is going to be good for shorting. And now, of course, that will be done on PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT, 7% added to your deposit, guys. Insane bonus to do trading. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you enjoyed the explanation that I have said about the trading opportunity on Bitcoin just a couple of hours ago. Here, showing you volume, showing you resistance, showing you the trend line, why it was a good short to claim the lows. Hope you enjoyed the content, guys. Smash up the like button. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest news and technical analysis ideas here. All right, we do have some small articles with some analysis ideas that you can check out. No financial advice, of course. Check it out, guys. Totally free information. We post every single day here. Join the Telegram group. Join us on Twitter. All our socials down below. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.